You ever watch a drama where everyone's emotionally stunted, but in the most entertaining way possible? Because The Undatables is basically a crash course in how character development can look real messy before it cleans up into our neat packages of growth and maturity. And if you want to grow your watch list with mature K-drama content, go on and hit that subscribe button for the tea on popular and lesser known dramas that just might pique your interest. Now, on today's episode of What Did I Just Watch, we're taking a look at this 2018 rom-com that was broken down into 30-minute episodes, making it easy to take breaks and stretch between shows. Now, let's dive in and start with the cousin crying that he has no swag and begging his young to help him. And the end result is he loses his rabid mind using Yoo Jung-eun's job as the breeding ground for his hoe phase. And in the midst of that, he finds the one he wants to be with for the rest of his life, but uses the Donnell Jones excuse that he still wants to be out in these streets. And who does he want to be with but can't shake all the attention? Well, of course, it would be her bestie, Coach Young, who loses her rabid mind too and tries to end it all in what she's most skilled at. And over him? Girl, please. So Jung-eun mistakes Kan Hoon-nam's stretches for volunteering to help, putting his life in danger. It's a good thing Coach Yang cared more about saving his life than sleeping with the fishes. And here's where we dive headfirst into the contract trope. He gets a contract, she gets a contract, everyone gets a contract. All because Jung-eun's job is on the line, and the only way to keep it is to clear the company's Undatables profiles ASAP. The busy executive who genuinely doesn't seem to have time to date, the small business owner who can't recognize her own customers' faces, and the cougar princess with high standards for who she'll even consider. And finding out Hoon-nam has some knowledge and skills in this area is why she solicits his help, despite being a thorn in her side from the moment she thought they first met. And honey, he brings that classic Nam Koong Min subtle charm. And he's so charismatic, it's almost dangerous that he chose restraint over repeating his father's mistakes. That emotional awareness that he knows he could break hearts if he chose, chef's kiss. And the matriarch of his family finally had enough of her husband's whole lifestyle, because it ain't a phase for him at all. She stays long enough to make sure everyone is all good before choosing herself while preparing to divorce sugar daddy. And the K-drama package would not be complete without a childhood friend who waited too long to properly confess his feelings and is forced to have a healthy competition with Hoon-nam for her affection. Now, I like shows that have the mini stories within, keeping things fresh and balancing the heavier moments with genuine laughs. Plus, that cameo parallel, seeing the same couple as the female lead's parents in Business Proposal, iconic little K-drama Easter egg. But me being me, I did notice the color switching tracksuit situation with the coach. Like, continuity team, where were you? Still, the writing, pacing, and emotional beats were solid enough for me to let those hiccups slide. Now, if you need a break from the rom-com genre, put this a little further down your watch list because this one is chock full of rom-com tropes. But if you love dramas that blend growth, laughter, and a sprinkle of chaos, The Undatables is worth your time, even if you end up yelling "why" at half of the characters like I did. Now, if you've seen this show, how did you feel about the secondary couple? Were those red flags too much for you, or would you have given him a chance to fix his foolishness? And were you rooting for Mr. Charismatic or childhood bestie? And if you haven't seen the series, are you putting it on your watch list? Now, if you genuinely do need a break from rom-coms, check out my review of A Killer Paradox, as there's nothing rom-com about that show at all. And if you enjoy my content and want to see more like it, you know what you gotta do.